Action.
Yo, what up? This is comedian Ballhead Phillips. We are here at the diner. This is funny. Everything's funny. Introduction is funny. So they let you know they're already on cocaine. We are here today at the diner conversation talking about single fathers. I mean, not single fathers, I'm sorry. Stepfathers. And also the duties of a single mother. And we got my girl Tanya here. What is your name of your business? Tell them about your business.
Royal Touch Massage Therapy. We 12 years in business here in Chicagoland area, but we also travel around the world. Mobile massage therapy services. Wellness done well.
Is that you put your little slogan on it?
That's it.
Okay. And also we got my sister Lex here. Lex, tell them about your business.
It's called Bain Insurance Mobile Phlebotomy Business. We got 4 years in service. We started in Indiana, Northwest Indiana, but now we have extended to the Chicagoland area. My slogan is where we bring healthcare to your doorstep.
And my man Rich, who is an accountant, father. I don't know. You can tell them about your business too, Rich.
I'm a bum.
What? That is a occupancy of a job. Bums always show up, don't they? But me, your boy comedian Ballhead Phillips, comedian, writer, ex-gang member, violence prevention,
Still active.
person. I'm active in. But I've been in a few relationships where it was kids. One relationship I was in, it was kids. So I didn't think about being a single father, but I took I guess I took on that role. It's like when you start dropping kids off, you they father. Yeah, when you start dropping them off and on a regular, you they father. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
How you gonna not do what you gotta do?
Huh.
So what I did was I didn't want to, but after a while I got used to them. When you get used to kids,
How's your phone in the middle of the podcast?
because it's my podcast, I'm in the middle of my phone trying to do something, and you ask me questions on that, you're gonna let people know that I'm in my phone.
They can see.
They can see it.
Yeah, shut up. Jesus Christ, shut up. But either way it goes, there was a lot of stuff going on in the relationship, and there was a lot of stuff going on with the kids that I couldn't change. I couldn't change what was going on. I couldn't, I was just in it. And then I woke up one day, and me and her got into it. And when we got into it, I said, I've been dealing with you and these kids. Because one of the kids he got disrespectful when I asked him to do something that his mama said do. I said, mother told me to tell you mop this floor. He said, you ain't my daddy. And I said, your daddy ain't want to be your daddy. So how you tripping on me and what I'm just relaying a message. And right now, this same kid put his hands on her. So the importance of a man in the house, whether he's a father or not, is very important. But the hardest part is when women got teenage kids to get to start a bond with them. Because they can flip on you anything. You ain't their daddy.
But that started with the parent for me,
Which one?
the mother. So as for me, my father passed when I was 10, but my stepfather, first of all, I don't call him a step nothing. That's my pops. So he been with me when I was 5, since I was 5. They got married. I got 6 bonus sisters and brothers. They're my sisters and brothers. That ain't my stepsister. That's not my stepbrother. But my mother implemented that the same respect I have to give her, I have to give him. So to be honest, in my household, hey, my pop saved me from my mama. But that's because she laid the ground rules out in the beginning. Because at the end of the day, if that's who's going to be the head of the house, You got to respect it. And then in a lot of times nowadays, you have women. It's convenient for you to be there when the kids is out of control, but then if she got attitude with you, then the kids ain't have to listen to you. Never could I ever tell my pops, "You not my daddy." He might not have said nothing, but the first time I tried it, not only did she beat me up, she checked me and set me down after I got the whooping to let it be known. This is who I'm married to. This who's been in the house before we got married. This is who you gotta respect. And the thing is now you have women who you want them. First of all, if you allow the man to come around and be with your kids, and he can lay up and your kids waking up and seeing this man in the house, guess what? He has some form of authority. If he can give you some money to pay the bills and he can still lay there, and he got a key and turn that lock, and he can lock the door when he leave out, he has an authority of the man of the house. So as the mother, you have to establish something. Never was it supposed to been okay for him to tell you you ain't my daddy about mopping the floor. What she was supposed to do was check him and even apologize. And that's what we lack in households now. I know a lot of women who got men and they done married and their kids look at them men just like they daddies because you know why? They established some form of authority and respect between that man and their children, especially with little girls or even with little boys. I don't care if you got a teenager in the house, you got to have some respect. And if the mother is not upholding you, whether y'all married or not, but if you there, you supply, like you say, you picking them up, you're dropping them off, you giving them money, you there, you did whatever you're doing as your duty as the active father in their life. It's the mother's responsibility to make sure that them kids respect you. I don't care how old they is.
See, that's why I said that about dropping them off, because the bonding or the conflict gonna start somewhere, and it's always her that will need you to do something or want you to do something. Because I know when I say need you to, women be like, I don't need it. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, because you wouldn't have asked me. And I know a lot of women do stuff on their own, but if you got help, use that help. You know what I'm saying?
It take a village.
Yeah. What do you feel from you having them? What do you have?
Well, my perspective of the stepfather is like all stepdaddies matter, right? That's number one. Number two, I come from this perspective that I had 2 stepdads and a possible. So when I say 2 stepdads and a possible, I'm saying basically my mother was married 3 times. Okay. None of those were my biological father because me also, I lost my biological father to murder. I say he was assassinated, okay, but my mother married 3 times after that. And the third one, aka possible, was like the evil stepdaddy. But I got him as an adult, so that's why I say a possible. He kind of don't count, but he did. At
Why
the
you say
beginning.
a possible?
You know how we talk about like spades and stuff like that.
Oh, like spades.
Yeah, my trump.
Like I got 2 spades and a possible, but actually, I have a father. I call him my father. You know, he wasn't my biological father, but he definitely stepped in and stepped up in times when even people who were my biological did not. So I definitely like tip my head off to the stepdadism.
My mother had a couple of. She was married to my biological father. She had a couple of boyfriends, and only one boyfriend stood out. And that's my father, because he took time to raise me and do a lot of stuff, show me a lot of crazy stuff, real stuff. You know what I'm saying? When my biological father really wasn't there, but I found out later on why he wasn't, what went on between them. I'm just gonna say this: don't always blame your daddy. Find out.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find out, and your mama ain't gonna tell you.
No.
Your mama ain't gonna be the one to tell you. Maybe your auntie, or maybe your auntie on your mama's side, or maybe your father's cousin. Somebody know. Somebody know. So you better get up with them people before your elders start dying, and you ain't gonna know really what happened, because you want to know what the split up was.
That statement is true, because I even got associates, and I have seen, and for me, a person who don't have children, I have dealt with men where the kid's mother done brainwashed the kids like the daddy, he left, you ain't never do nothing, because she in her emotions because he left.
Right.
And then what you end up having is this kid at 9 or 10, like, I have an ex right now. He's going through this battle now with his grown son because the mother has corrupted him. He paid his debt to society. He done went to prison once or twice, but now he's doing good in his life. But when the son is in trouble, he want to run a daddy and daddy mama. But once he gets kind of on track and some discipline, next thing you know, you want to fight daddy or be disrespectful to daddy. But mama, the kid, mama ain't stable. Mama ain't never been stable, and now you have it to where they feel like they want to disrespect the father. But then when he put his hands on you, now it's, are you wrong? We're gonna call the police. No, you have these bitter baby mamas who feel like, oh, I done dealt with situations long she didn't know. I just had a past situation, in my opinion, when they knew or they thought they knew he wasn't dealing with somebody, it was cool because they felt like it was a door open to where they could maneuver and come in and do what they want to do. But once they find out that he dealing with somebody and he liking her and she's over a lot and she's around a lot and she's around the kids, whatever, now this is when the bitterness come. Well, and I think a lot of it is because whatever they had ended, and she felt like ain't nobody supposed to have him but her. So then that's where you get the, oh, now you on child support, and oh, yeah, your daddy wasn't nothing, your daddy left you, and then the kid come over, now the kid want to disrespect you, like, you ain't my mama, you ain't my dad. Mamas don't be right. You have potentially, even with me in healthcare, I done seen within the last 7 years, I done seen more fathers step up and be accountable for their children than the mothers coming to make sure the kids got shots, school physicals. They saying, well, the mother, oh, she gave the kid to me because they don't want to be mothers no more. Oh, I did it. No, you didn't do nothing. Right. And what it ended up happening is, I think that come from because no matter what lifestyle you come from, men are starting to learn that if you sign that birth certificate, if they find out and you establish paternity, you have just as many rights as the mother. Mm-hmm. So now that men are really, I advocate. People say, "Oh, you ahead." No, I'm just gonna say what's
real. A lot of men don't want to go two places: to the doctor's office and the court.
Right.
Rich, you been a stepfather before? Or you ever had a step kid? Or I had side chicks that had kids. And they thought I was really fun, and I was like, "Them ain't mine. You ain't even. What the fuck? Who is that? I didn't know that was your son."
Thanks for waking me up. I fell asleep.
Rich is always bored, y'all.
Bored?
Yes, I've been a stepdaddy, okay? Mm-hmm. Been a stepdaddy. I went through what you went through with the, you ain't my daddy. Like, your daddy ain't your daddy. Your mama daddy wasn't her daddy. But,
long line of daddy list, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's rough when I got my own kids. I'm trying to help you with. I went to court for one, because not court for me, but for them. I'm like, the dad right there, let him. You right. Telling me, Rich, go in. You the daddy. Ice-T, looking. But so I know. Yeah, it's terrible. Because some women say it ain't no good men. If a man is taking care of his kids and your kids, and you can't establish respect with the kids that he's over, that's not his, something is wrong. Me and Barrio was just talking about this recently. If you a single, if you're a single man, when we come into situations with a woman with children, I think some women don't understand. We're taking care of ourselves, at least trying to. Mm-hmm. We gotta take care of the kids that are ours. And then your crazy butt want us to take care of your kids too, and mad because where the dad at? We take care of 3 different households.
I used to want to go do a house.
Yeah,
because a lot of shit is just a conversation.
It is.
You got to find out if this dude is it's like 2 or 3 type of daddies. You got that daddy. Well, she ain't gonna mess with her. I ain't messing with the kids.
Yep.
Them is the only niggas I think should ever be on child support.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got this daddy that ain't got no money.
Yep.
But he got time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you drop him off over here, go out and do what you gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want you to have fun because you ain't with me, but it's really not my thing. But that's my kid. I would rather raise my kid because you ain't watching your kid.
Exactly. Did you mention a dad that just send a check, but he don't spend time? I didn't deal with them.
Yeah. That was me.
No time.
That was me at one time, but it was me because I was in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I went my ass to jail and I started getting pictures of my kids growing up, doing the pictures, damn, it getting bigger. I was like, I ain't finna do that no more. And then I came home, I didn't have no money.
Mm-hmm.
But I had got straight and got time. I mean, I had a crib and this, that, and the other. And they was going into a thing. You can do this, you can do that. Soon as I popped up on Comic View, everything changed. Of course. Yo, daddy ain't shit here, mom. We on TV.
Mm-hmm.
What are you on Cops? No, it's Cops. I'm gonna say to my daughter, you on Cops. And then one of my baby moms wanted to have a reiterate on the conversation. I might have been wrong for what I said about you. I said, you was wrong. But now that I'm on TV, I got a different status of chicks, so goodbye. Goodbye.
Exactly.
My status went somewhere. Not with you. Because it was crazy because I was talking to her the whole time. She was living with her mom. And she wanted to judge. You had a baby by a nigga that was living with his mama.
Yep.
We both was living with our mamas. Put our money together and get a crib.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time it was just too late.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so when she didn't put me on child support. I found out signing that paper got me on child support. Then she went to go take me off. And then we had a little hiccup. And when we came back around to do it again, no, I can't do that. You know, have somebody in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you more money and do more time with this child, with our kid. And now you don't want me to. I'm just going to spend whatever time. And if I had my kid with me, I would do what was needed. You know, you would see your kid with some raggedy shoes on. And that's what mamas used to do back in the day. They put you on the most bummiest clothes and send you with your daddy.
My kid's mama, she
would
was
be
doing
like,
that. Put my
well, that's
son
what
in the same
what
shirt.
the hell you got on?
Guess what I do if I'm in a relationship with that daddy? We're going to buy you all the shoes and clothes.
And leave him over here.
And we're going to send you home in the same clothes.
Yeah.
That she sent you over there with.
Absolutely.
Because what we're not going to do is play the game because at the end it's the child who gets the hurt.
Yep.
I know for me, even before my daddy got murdered, he might didn't have much, he might whatever.
Damn, both of y'all fathers got married.
But one thing about Keith, I wanted to see my daddy. And take me to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal. Oh, my daddy was the richest because you my princess. That was what my daddy did. So a lot of women, I'm just not gonna say about the money because sometimes when you is in the street, that's your life. There's nothing you really can do. Nowadays, it's kind of easier for men to be in their kids' lives in the street than it was back in the day, especially when you was in the street and game because you got a life, you trying to survive it, right?
Yeah, I never.
And that was the code back then.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't bring home the streets to your home where your children lay here. Now, baby, the kids is out here talking about they ain't gang banging, they block banging because that's what the daddy bring home and allow for them to see the hustling and this and that. But with that being said, the generational curse, but it's in a new level.
Yeah.
But you have to understand that at the same time, people, it's about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
You take him to child support mean what?
But they use their kid as a tool. They use child support as another weapon.
Men and women do that.
Yes.
They
It's
use the
more-
children as a pawn.
It's more women that got men on child support than men. But it's some men that done put some women on child support.
But even in that instance, you on child support. But now what's happening is
Child support ain't supporting.
it ain't supporting. And then when they find out, like I know a guy, she put him on child support. Then when she found out me and him was serious, she went to go get some more money. And guess what we did? We poured out 2 big Nike boxes. He wore a size 12, so that was a lot of receipts. And guess what the judge said? You told me he's never. Come to find out, his mother and auntie them had him to do it before he went to child support because I don't want to go into court before no judge because he's from the street. So he didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, deal with the judge. But they still made him save. So now that you save, now it's, you let her turn you. I don't have nothing to do with it, but if this is my man, and y'all got kids, I would never mishurt your kids. I would never mistreat your kids. But what you're not finna do is think you finna take him away from me because you and your feelings because he's not with you. That child gonna be taken care of.
Some of them don't even want him. They just want to be messing up what he got because he's doing well. He's doing good.
Yeah.
When one of my daughter's mamas came to my house when I lived in High Park, she lost her mind. She said, "You got this truck." This is after. You got this truck. You living over here in High Park. You living beyond your means.
You're not supposed to buy. You're not supposed to live because we done
What
did
the hell is
survival.
my means?
You're not supposed to live.
Yeah, in her eyes, I wasn't supposed to live because she had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend that was a bum. He was a bum. And she got mad at me because I knew he was a bum. She started trying to tell me what this dude had. I say, he's a security guard.
Why he a bum?
And he don't know, listen, he's a security guard and ain't got no job. So he's not even secure. She was asking my brother, because my brother was doing security. Is they hiring over there? And you mess around, let me find that out. And then you want to talk crazy about my finances? Because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But I made her understand. I'm going to give you, Stuart, I made her understand that I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do on my half. This is a child that we made together. So you got a part, I got a part. Okay, I can understand if you weren't working and understand, and I got to do this and do that. I'm going to do it. But how long? Because you ain't going to let me do it that long. And then it's the kid that need it. So if I got my kid around me and I see she got this on, knowing she got some better clothes, I'm going to still get them because I want my daughter to feel secure. But that clothes stand over here. Clothes stand over here. My baby mama literally told me one day, you need to start buying her some food. I don't live there. I'm not the custodial parent. I know me. I done went over many chicks' house. And I done went over many chicks' house and ate up out of ate their kids' food up. Ate them cereal up. Them cereal be good. Them chips. Go in that fridge, got them chips.
I don't know why I need
The little juicy juice.
Like, I don't like females. You want to drive down on your kid's father, but you got a man laying up here rent free.
Man.
Oh, where they do that at?
Like, how
Over there.
Over there.
Where they was at?
Oh.
How do you feel like it's fair? Especially if the man doing something. He might not have much, but he's doing something. But I notice a lot of females get this new man. We're just gonna say, me and Rich got kids together. But then I go meet.
Rich done went wrong.
But I go meet Jim. And now that I'm with Jim, Rich can do the best he can and been doing it. But now he here. He don't have with a light bill, but he eating up the kids' snacks and food, and he doing everything possible. But now, because my income is being strained, because I got another grown body here, now I want to come back to him and then say, "Oh, you don't do nothing." No, because one thing in life, people got to realize what you sow is definitely what you're gonna reap. And then that's when you get the nigga who hitting your head against all four corners of the wall and taking your check. Now you want to call the kid's father like, he beat me. He should.
Did he beat my daughter?
No.
Did he beat my son? Well, bitch, you better learn how to duck. Better learn how to do an uppercut when you come back.
On a side note, I do not commend domestic violence, but some of this
I don't
stuff,
commend it, but I understand it.
Yeah, like I get it. I understand. Some don't need to, I get it.
Up with hope, down with dope. I ain't heard this since Mayor Jane Byrne.
That was Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, I was about to say this is Jesse Jackson.
But I ain't heard this is it. But the thing is, single mothers are great because they're doing a job that life is put in a perspective. I just hate when they be acting like what they doing is bigger than life. You got the hand that you had dealt with. Nobody asked for it. It's a sad situation. But if you juggling these kids and doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Don't make it like, man, I'm a superwoman. I'm just, no, you're a mother.
But you shouldn't be doing it by yourself. It took two to tango. So
you shouldn't be, but when you do.
Because single mama mad for me, because I am a single mother, okay? And I do have
How many kids you got?
I have 5 children.
Woo! That box is amazing.
You know what?
Don't be.
And then you go
5.
back in the chat.
And so anyway,
That's how we think. When men think of how many kids you got,
We do.
that's how we think. I'm
what
sorry.
you think?
Did you know that it was one or two situations?
I don't think anything.
Listen.
I'm a prayer warrior.
It was
so I don't.
It's either one or two things.
What?
Either one dude stayed and laid all them eggs,
Mhm.
and one dude left and put the word out. Hey, it's some good.
No. Let me find out. So
Let's
I
go,
put the
let's
word
go.
out.
She
Might
got
put the
it
word
set
out.
on the toilet and just put no,
Oh,
See.
that's another story.
Excuse me, because you done
Let me turn this mic
flushed
off.
them down the river.
Flush
Right.
them down the
Nigga done fucked around this fishing bait.
river. No.
Miss
What,
Waterman.
what it turned out was that I actually had bad boyfriends and good baby daddies. Okay, so when I come
But
to
did
the
you-
table, with my 5 children, in all honesty, I'm not looking for a father or a stepfather for my children. I'm actually looking for somebody for myself because my children have a
But
father.
let me
No,
tell
and
you.
I'm not saying that man who comes for me is exempt from doing from my children. What I'm saying is that's not my priority. My priority
But let me
is
tell
for
you
me,
something.
because those children are going to grow up, get on with their life, and get them some mates and things like that. So I'm
But
more
you-
concerned about the man being there for me versus
You
my
have
children.
to have a man in your life that's around your children
Mhm.
to show your children by example of being a great man. Whether he's intertwined with them because they need some shoe strings, or
Mhm.
whatever they need. By example is a very strong teacher.
Very much so.
If I'm showing your kids, hey, you all right, baby? You good? You need something?
Mhm.
I'm putting groceries in the house. I'm doing things. I'm doing this, doing that. They'll see. And even when an argument pop up, have y'all ever been hungry? Have the gas been off in this month? Y'all health is cool, right? Who the fuck is y'all in there arguing about? What y'all upset about? Y'all living a life that we gave you the tools so you can go further. But that's them two people being together like that. He ain't gotta be, because what it is I was a good father figure to somebody else's kids.
Mhm.
But when I try to do what I gotta do for majority of my kids, baby mamas is in the way. Baby, I got 2 mother of my child, the rest of them baby mamas. And that's a total difference. Prime example, my daughter Princess, me and her mama could be arguing like cats and dogs. You still come to get her? Yeah, bitch, I'm on my way. And I go, and she would never stop me. Never stop me.
Mhm.
My other daughter, mama, may she have a car accident, don't want her to die, just want her to be wounded. She would do everything and be like, you ain't coming to see her. You ain't coming to get her. Come over here, I'm calling the police. Yeah, because she knew I couldn't stand the police. But I had to tell my daughter one day, me and your mom was never in a relationship. I met your mom when Big Macs was on sale for $2.
I'm not about to do this.
You ain't got about to do it. They did it already, and I had just came home from penitentiary,
Oh.
and I was hot dick, and she wasn't even my type, and that's what happened.
Why did they have to be $2?
Big Macs, you don't know what when they was having them on?
No, I remember
that, when they was in
$5.
that cart.
Yeah.
When they
McDLT's out there too.
Yep, all that.
$2,
$2. And Max was on sale for $2. It was like everybody was in there because my brother then pulled up off of the E-way. We came from Minnesota, and I just came from penitentiary. Man, we finna go to McDonald's, and I get out the car. Me, I'm hot from jail. Hey, what's up, baby? She wasn't even my type. And then when I went back
So who
around,
bought the Big Macs? You or her?
I didn't buy no Big Macs. I don't like Big Macs. I'm saying that's when I met her.
It matter when
It was
the
that was the
And
era.
when the deal was on, and then she was in there about 2-3 Big Macs. Later on, when I found out I had a baby by, she was shaped like a Big Mac. So now
That's what a Big Mac is.
now the thing came when she was like, "Can we be in a relationship?" No, you ain't even my type. You're not my type. And I swear to God, I said that with not the level of trying to be insensitive. I just said it on the fly, like, no, you ain't my type, bro. What you talking about? That's what made her take me to child support.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at her now when we were sitting in child support on one day.
So it was not what you said, it was how you
What was how I said it, but I didn't say it like I'm finna hurt her feelings, because I wasn't on child support then, so it wasn't no bickering. She just, I came to get my baby. And I think, you know what I'm saying, like always, I was out and found on these hoes, and she looked at it, you know what I'm saying, like, ooh, we got a kid by him. So maybe I can tell me a nice little baby daddy, or he's doing something because I was popping up on the radio. And all of a sudden, you want to say that. When I said that, I got the coldest stare. 3 weeks later, you've been served child support.
What did you say? What sparked her doing that?
When she said, can we be in a relationship? We have a child. I was like, no, you're not my type. But then people will say, that was just your type. You hit her. I had just came home from jail. She didn't look as bad as she does now.
He's just trying to get his rocks off.
She was not my type. She
That's
wasn't
what
my type
rubbers
then.
are for, but okay.
That's what rubbers are for?
Rocks broke her egg.
You got 5 kids?
I do.
Ooh.
Okay. Shut the
I
fuck
do.
up. Can't say that about
But
that.
I didn't.
Ain't a rubber bed in your house.
It is. It's something there right now.
Yeah, they ain't nobody using them. They just there. So you can be like, and she can be like, so if you don't feel uncomfortable, because truth be told, how many times you have sex before the rubber come off? How many times?
3 times.
They got 3 life Gucci expectancy for the rubbers.
A what?
A 3 life rubber expectancy. 3 times, and then you
It's
know
3 rubbers in the pack, right?
Yeah. I love this.
Isn't it?
That is the coldest thing I ever thought about. I never thought about that. 3 rubbers in the pack when that rubber is off. It's time for the raw, baby. It's time to get it in. Let me see. Let me feel you. Who you are.
That's not the excuse.
Hey, ain't no excuse.
It's irritating.
She the one that came up with the logic.
Right.
It drive me out.
Cut
Drive
the fan out. Cut the fan out.
me out.
Yeah.
Fan to drive my car. Fan to drive that thing.
That's what I
I
heard.
was on the AC.
That's what I
But
heard.
that's why you got that savage like. They do it on us now. They do it on us. Women are.
That's what I heard.
That's not
what I heard.
lubricant. It's
What you
spit.
heard?
That's what they. I'm a fair warrior. I don't know.
Hold on. How many kids you got, Rick? 2.
Yes.
How,
He didn't see him again.
that's the 2 you claim.
No, that's the 2 I have.
That you claim.
I don't have possibles.
Do you know if you have possible?
I don't have possibles.
Coming from the woman questioning him that sits on the toilet on the professional side. I walked in the bathroom on a chick doing that one time.
Doing what?
You know how to try to push it out.
It works.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, is you shitting? What are you doing? She was like, no, you nutty at me. I was like, you the one told me to do it. And see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Y'all is dirty. Y'all women is dirty. Any woman that has ever took a man to child support court, it is you did it.
Yes.
Because right
No.
when listen, let me get you to understand why I'm saying it as a man. Right when we're about to burst, y'all can feel it too. And y'all, with the warmth of your breath in your ear, while he's on you, nutting me.
No.
It's over. I'm gonna
said
do
those words.
what you say.
You never said.
I've never said those words. I have never insisted.
Cut the pot. Cut it off.
I have never
We tried from the conversation and the diner. Out of 5, I've never said that.
I've never said those words.
Okay.
You said it differently.
No.
Go ahead and bust.
I'm gonna tell you, number one, my first child, he said it. He said it. What did he say?
He asked you. We asked permission.
They don't ask
He did.
permission.
He did
They
kind
don't
of
ask permission.
I've always
He did
asked
kinda
permission.
Never
ask.
ask permission.
I'm sorry.
They don't ask
I'm
permission.
sorry. What happened to you?
My first one definitely.
Testimony.
My first baby father definitely asked me. He said, "I want you to
Okay,
have my baby,"
okay,
and
so-
I did not tell him no.
So let me ask you. When he said, "Can he busting you?"
We was doing it too.
They was doing it, and he said, "Can I busting you?"
He didn't say, "Can I bust you?" He was like, "I want you to have my baby," and I was like,
Oh,
"Okay."
that nigga was in
That was
love.
the first one.
Don't
That
do
day,
That was
that
the first
day he
one.
was in love.
Anybody else say that? Because we'll know about the box now. If anybody else say that?
You know what?
This is not a box inspection. That's not what they
Anybody else say
said.
that? Yes or no?
No.
I think
No.
You gonna lie? So you need to tell me all the time you had kids.
All of my
Ain't nobody
Say
say.
what?
Ain't nobody say. Can I?
Only the
No,
first one.
no. This
They
is the
don't
way.
tell. They
Listen,
don't tell.
this is
Now, I'm
how.
gonna be okay.
Hold on. Let me say that.
I gotta
Before I
say,
forget.
She got
How did it might not be he said that like that. He said where you want it at. That's the killer part.
No.
Yeah, where you want it
I
at.
don't
In
get
me
that.
or on me.
You
I
don't
don't
get
get
that.
that.
They just do it.
First of all,
I heard that question.
So now,
I was
I
about to
had
talk about
one. I had one situationship. We was like 6 years. So
6 years old.
no, we was for 6 years.
Oh, I was like that.
Now him,
I wonder why you did
I
that.
used to be in his ear because he said
He
that
liked you to
my
talk.
voice was
Mhm.
seductive
Yeah, he
in the
liked you to
time of
talk.
intimacy.
Told you that.
So what I would do to him was, this is when I was having baby fever. We was together. We was like just like making things up. So I would tell him like, "Give me my baby," but then it'll be other.
That's the
words.
same thing.
Shut up! I'm still talking. I
She
ain't
said
saying
it's a confession.
it's a confession. But then one
Cafe
time,
confessions.
the last time when it got to the point to where I got over the baby fever,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, because like he said, you could tell, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll be like,
Yeah.
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 This is rape. Did you just
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing though that's crazy. Y'all don't understand. Women can make certain noises to make a nigga go or a woman could say, I don't care. I don't care. I mean, you taking this responsibility too. But I don't care. Do not translate over to
But I've been
All
like, throughout my
No, I
time
don't.
of being in whatever
Intimate, sexual.
my intimacy
right.
moments.
Okay.
I have had men who do stuff to the rubber. Then they'll laugh about it like, yeah, I want you to have my baby. The devil is a lie.
And let me ask you something. Just give yourself a mental example of one of those people. When he did that and you found out about how much longer were you with him?
Not that long. Because at
Not
that
that long means you was with him still.
your best friend was fine.
Don't
I
talk
think
about
I'm
my
right.
best friend. May he rest in peace. And he
Oh.
should have busted you. Boogity, 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 boogity. But he wanted a baby so he could say, I knew that it's stupid.
I strongly believe that one of my children, the third one, I believe the third one was definitely a child that was trying to trap me, a trap baby.
Yeah.
That's what I really
And
believe.
I don't like.
Well,
I
ain't no nigga never trapped
I
y'all.
done had dudes come up to me
A lot.
even now within at me being 45. Like, what's up, something? I just want you to have my baby. What?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand the
Let me tell you one thing. Some of our crazy logic back in the day.
Please.
And I think
Break it
like
down.
probably in the early 90s.
I said right now.
I'm talking about early 90s. I'm talking about with my crew of niggas.
Your
It was
generation.
always a chick that we would say, and I nutted her.
Is that what?
That was like the highest compliment from us. That might sound crazy to you, but it was a slick way of saying she can have my baby.
Mhm.
But it was just like in men.
She can have your baby, but then you don't want her to take you to child support court.
Child support
I ain't
ain't
going to
raising
child
no
support.
kid. Child support's not raising no kid.
It's
The
not.
majority of people that have it is for one or two reasons. Either your broke ass ain't got no job, you wait for these stamps, yeah, or two, you get mad and bitter and put him on it.
By the way,
Because if
none
he
of my
does-
baby daddies is on child support, and
Now,
I don't take that as a badge of honor, though. I don't.
Right, but
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying
that's
is either way it go.
Do they pay child support?
No, they don't pay child support. I take
So
care of
they-
my children.
So do they? No, what he meant really.
Some of them
do
contribute. They have contributed. And again, I'm going to say they were better fathers than they were boyfriends or husbands or
in a relationship,
fiancés.
You was married before?
Never been married. I have been engaged, and
I
I
took one
have
for the
given,
team.
and I have given those rings
When you
back.
got engaged, did you break it up?
Yes, I did.
Why?
I love these
Because-
stories. I love these stories.
Cause what?
When I think about marriage, I'm thinking about forever. That's what the vows are saying,
How the
right?
fuck you know it's going to be forever if you cut it off?
Yeah, because I'm with a person 5 years, 10 years, okay? So me as a responsible person in a relationship, I have to evaluate this, right?
Also because
If you never change,
Right.
it's over this 5-year period we've been together, 2.5 years engaged. So if you never change, 10 years we've been together, 7 years. I have to make that discernment. Now, do I want to deal with that for the rest of my life?
That's
You're
right.
supposed to give him an ultimatum then.
No,
You
I'm
have
not
to
giving
make
you
that
no
discern-
Well,
ultimatum.
you got to give
Yes,
some men.
I have to discern for myself. If this person never changes, I can't go in that situation, and that's where they get
Why
it
don't y'all
wrong
make
because
that
they
discernment
think
before they bust
they
me?
think
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
women
always
think they
wondered
can
that.
change men.
Oh, Larry, that might be the next show.
Yeah, that might
But
be the
okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
But what
yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
is, I'm never going into that situation
You're not
feeling like I
supposed to
can
lay
change you. What I'm saying is, if you never change, can I deal with that? If you never change, if you stay a cheater,
Everybody
if
gonna
you
change.
stay a cheater, if you stay a non-provider, if you stay a bully, or whatever it is, you understand what I'm saying? If you never change, can I deal with that forever? And my answer is no.
Excuse me, we're on the podcast. What-
You are right. You are right. You are.
My answer was no. My answer was no.
I forgot what the goddamn question.
The question was, did I break those engagements off? Yes, I did break those engagements off. You asked me, why did I break them off? Because I did not see me dealing with that thing forever.
Were you pregnant by any of these people that
I
you
had children with 2 of these.
Really?
Yes. And no, I won't stay for the kids. No, because like I said,
Man, I
these
ain't
kids are
staying
going to
for the
grow
kids.
up and they're going to go on with their own lives.
I want to stay.
Then I'm
for the
stuck
kids.
with you.
That's our parents. And because women didn't have nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Stay for the kids.
Mm-mm.
So they can see how we in this house fighting.
Exactly.
They're burning, man.
I was not finna stand it. I wasn't finna stay in a relationship with a woman that I didn't have kids by and her kids like me. I got some motherfuckers out there right now. See, man, what up, Pop? What up, man? What's up, man?
I don't want them to say that to me.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
it come to money. You
So
got
do you
money?
think it's
No.
do you think it's wrong that if a woman does become pregnant with your child, and
And I nutted in her throat.
no,
Oh.
what the fuck? I
No,
didn't say nothing. What,
You can't
and
get
you-
pregnant in the throat.
I know, but one girl tried to, this girl named Sally. She
You know
said
what?
that before.
Sally.
But anyway,
Sally got a
got
so
one
do
black
you think
mind.
it's wrong that when a woman becomes pregnant?
Oh.
Okay, it's a confession. It's me. So at one
A
time
lot
I
of
got.
professors are
I got-
there.
I had became pregnant by an individual, and I was trying to figure out what, and I didn't believe in abortion. And at the time, no, at the time the doctor said I was high risk. Whereas the high risk where I couldn't do it, like I had to every time I go home, I had to put my legs up. I was gagged like it, so I felt like I was pregnant with a demon seed. But I was at the time
Probably were.
when I told him that I was pregnant, we was chaluping. We wasn't even in a relationship. We was just chaluping.
Oh, you guys pregnant by a sneaky link. Okay, come on.
No, it was not sneaky. It was just somebody that we was talking or whatever. And then once we started messing around, I became pregnant. So I had to realize, is this what I want?
You've been going raw all that time.
So then, yeah, because that's what we had. Okay, but make a long story short, he became more clingy, like, because I was like, well, what you want to do? That's when I found out that you said, I want you to have my baby.
When a nigga, that's
But
what niggas say.
And I'm looking like, but I got mad because I didn't want to be pregnant at that time because I was living my life. I was young. I had my own career, my own money. But I overheard him telling his homeboy on the phone, "Nigga, I got him."
See?
He like, what you mean you got it? You fuck. He said, no, I got her. Like, we about to be going together. He like,
She stuck with me.
that's what he was saying. He like, this man now, I wish she would try to talk to her. And I'm looking like, and he was older. So me, I love old men. So I'm like, okay, I got me an old school. Didn't know he tried it on me. So then when I found out I was pregnant, he was trying to be like this. So now I was thinking about being with you, but now I don't want to be with you no more. So I got mad. I changed my phone number. I went to my friend's house. And the doctor said you was high risk, no heels. I'm outside at the club. So, with that being said, do you think I was wrong for that?
So you
I just
killed that baby? Cause that man, oh my God, I was sitting there, I didn't know it was a murderer.
Cut the podcast. Cut the podcast. You don't have nothing to do with
Oh,
that.
yeah, we
I didn't
the
murder. I did not
we
pay
don't
for a
have
murder.
anything to do with
It was not
anything
paid for
that
the
harms.
I did not put it out. I did not go to the
She
chop
didn't
shop. I just kind of a
kept
little bit
living like
disrespect
negligent.
Dr. O.
See, look how you
Yeah,
sticking with her.
Yep.
I'm
You're an
All the
accessory
time.
to murder.
I'm not an accessory. I wasn't
Yep.
there. I'm just saying.
Yep.
She
I
said
mean,
she didn't go to the chop
see how
shop.
they
You
stick
made
together.
you made your
Yeah, we
decision,
got
and every now and then when you.
But how was I supposed to feel? He plotted on me.
Well, I mean, you got mad because of that. I mean, it was a bigger picture, though.
No, his
It's a
plan
bigger
was to
picture.
get me, and for me, his exact words was, "She don't got no kids. I want to be the first."
That was kind of you. So you was one of the women that nigga said, "I'm busting her."
Is he
But
still
what I'm
living?
saying is, when you
know it's gonna be out on it.
at night, let me ask you something.
I'm just asking if he living, because
It's
if
not
he is,
in the
listen,
city of Chicago.
This what I
gonna be
want.
viral.
This what I want to ask you, and this is serious. When you've been alone sometimes on your own at night, have you ever heard?
No, because that's not an abortion. I didn't abort it. I didn't abort it.
You didn't
pay
attention to the doctor, Mama.
I just choose to put the heels back on. Yeah, but it wasn't. It was.
Wow.
It ain't funny though. Forgive me, Jesus.
Man, when they listen to the
That's
whole
why she been princess.
right, red princess, she praying,
Yeah,
praying for that. You try to get forgiveness. Cool.
Good grace of
That's
God.
cool.
Well, at least I ain't paid for it. I mean, I did a couple, but I just about to say, but
Whoever got her pregnant, these views are never mind. He gonna see it.
he's
That's-
not.
yes, he is. This just hey.
He gonna look at him like,
He be like,
Yeah,
hey, when
I
these
started
cameras
getting-
come on,
Then I started going. I got on birth control, and I said on birth control, I was like 35 on purpose.
do you have any children now?
No, ma'am. I am an auntie mama.
Okay.
I'm the best stepmama,
Okay.
baby.
well, she got enough kids.
You know what you petty.
My babies is
I ain't said they need another auntie. They need another TT. You can never have enough TTs.
CTs matter too.
But I fight you. I'm the TC who don't play.
That's the manager.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's just one of them things that I was wrong.
Yep.
You know, I never said I wasn't. It's just at the time, the maturity level I was on, I felt like I was being trapped. And I didn't want to be trapped. I felt like that was something you're supposed to discuss with me. But even through the years, like,
Planned pregnancies in the black community definitely matters. That's what this kind of boils down.
Ain't
to.
nobody playing no damn kid.
Well, you should.
They got Planned Parenthood to whack the kid, what you don't
yeah, I
want.
was scared of that.
But they never had us. I don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Like I got one kid out of the ones I got that was planned. One.
Out of the two I got.
I didn't never like meet chicks and be saying, and I know, and if my kids hear this, that don't mean I don't love you. I just really, some of y'all mamas, y'all know, y'all been living with it.
None of my babies were accidents.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
She
Nobody
didn't
was
tell him
accident.
to do it.
Exactly.
But she laid there.
Exactly.
That was what I was just telling
That's
him.
the responsibility, and that's
But
what
I
happens.
guarantee
Don't
you,
lay there.
I guarantee you.
Don't lay there. Get up and go to the
For
toilet and
me,
pee and
for
push.
me knowing her, I guarantee you, the question was asked.
Nobody.
Where you want it?
No, nobody.
You ain't never had nobody say where you want it.
I don't think so.
Nah, I told you
I don't think so.
No.
Because you,
I have.
you was like you said, you could tell.
I had a
feel
chick-
it.
I had a chick
So
tell
put it
me-
in your hand.
I had a chick tell me, and I put it in my hand, I put it on her forehead.
You're going to hell.
And
Why would you rub that on her forehead?
Because I wanted to put something on her mind. Stop.
How he going to hell? You wear heels.
Yeah.
How many times did you wear heels before?
How many times you wear heels before?
Man, I ain't going back down that line. I
You
got
just went down that line.
God forgave me for that.
No. What you said was wrong. What you just said, you was delivered from that. The baby was not delivered.
The baby was.
No, it was never delivered.
It was.
in the toilet.
Because I choose to still live my life. I mean, what I was supposed to do, just sit in the bed? Nah, I'm not going to just sit in the bed at 20-some years, early 20s at that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what y'all be telling us. Women be saying, you sitting in there went wrong. Hey, the 3-pack of
But he
rubbers was
set me
empty.
up.
The 3-pack of rubbers was empty. It was time. It was time. You looking at
But
box
he was
and that
older.
box is empty.
He was too old to be doing that. You had already had like 2 children. Why would you do me like that? I was still young. You was almost 10 years older than me. Why would you think that was okay?
Because you kept telling him what you told him. What did you tell him? That's why he was used to that. He was used to that.
He should be older. He has more maturity over me, and he should have knew.
Niggas don't have no maturity when we in there, especially when we finna. But you could just say, "Hey, I want you to cackle like a clown." Right, he gonna do it. He gonna do it.
I am trying that the next time. I'm on it. I'm on it. What you say?
I want you to be a chicken. He gonna do it. He gonna do it.
I'm ready.
And that's the weakest time.
I just learned, and this was from an older lady, even when I got in the medical field, I learned that when you lay there, it allows the little men, the soldiers, to march on up to me. So what I did was I formed a method. I'm going to the bathroom.
Right out the gate.
Straining and
No, I ain't straining. Because all you gotta do is once you push and pee, it's gone. And I'm not a fertile murder. And I learned, and then what I learned
once
is
you
to
what MP?
push and pee.
Push and pee.
And then
Push and pee. I thought you were talking about
anytime it
push and
happens,
pee.
I had in-house. So now that I don't, so when I learned that, I don't do in-house. I ain't no shacking, because if I'm shacking, I'm gonna catch up lacking. So I don't do that. So I have been free. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. No shacking. I have been free.
No, not really.
Yeah, I have.
Not really.
No, I have.
Somebody finna come in there.
So I learned, and then I
Somebody gonna
stayed.
come in there and come in there.
Cause you can tell, like, and so I noticed that it works. So as long as I'm not laying up every day, cause then I'm finna play house. I'm gonna cook, I'm clean. You know, the old people told you, don't never let your man leave home full, all that good stuff. So when I stop playing that role,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm child free.
All right, well, we done came to the end of this podcast, and we done went way past the 2 subjects. We had a third, and the first subject was being a stepfather, fundamentals of a stepfather, also a single mother, and busting in you. That was the last topic. Before we roll out, Rich, you want to tell them where to find you, where they can go check you out?
Oh, you can find me on Comedian Richie Rich, Instagram, and on Facebook, Rich Holmes III. I'll give you my OnlyFans next week. OnlyFans page, I forgot the name.
That's why you got 1 or 2 kids. You don't want to.
Where they can find you, Alex, and your business and all of that?
My business is Vane Insurance on Facebook. You can reach me on Instagram, which I prefer, which is Loyalty is Expected. You can do TikTok. Loyalty is the motive. As far as my business goes, Vane Insurance LLC out of the central Indiana area. And I prefer if you don't have no business, don't contact me. Thank you.
Where they can find you?
Serious inquiries only. Instagram. The blue check is at One Real Therapist T. That's at #1 Real Therapist T. That's the blue check. That's probably where I want.
You got a blue check?
I do.
How many followers you got?
I don't know, maybe 900 or something.
That ain't shit.
That's
Hey, look.
okay. We moving on now. That's okay.
Yeah, but make sure y'all go follow my people, man. Make sure y'all follow Conversations at the Diner. We do this every week. Y'all gonna see get pushed out more. Like I said, pushed out. Push the P. Y'all be safe. Y'all be careful.
In the box of 3. Push the 3 and bring the box of 3.
And when the 3 is gone, raw is law. This your boy Ballhead signing out. As always, y'all pray for me. I'm gonna pray for y'all. Peace out, y'all.